So the key message coming out of this year's IMF World Bank meetings is one of surprising U.S. economic growth. And this U.S. exceptionalism is driving a much more positive global economic outlook. And this is really good news because if we recall this time last year, this more positive economic growth outlook also means that financial stability risks are receding. So all the concerns that we had around, for example, Silicon Valley Bank or Credit Suisse look much less risky in a world where the economy is doing better. So far, this is a really great picture coming out of this year's meetings. But there were some concerns, and effectively, these were twofold. The first concern was around sustainability. Can the U.S. continue to grow if much of this growth is being driven by fiscal expansions and concerns around debt to GDP becoming uncontrollable? So that was concern number one. Is this growth really sustainable over the medium term? The second concern is if the U.S. continues to grow at such an outsized pace, this could really risk exacerbating global imbalances. And we're seeing some of those stresses and strains now, for example, with the Japanese yen, which has been exceptionally weak, pushing perhaps policymakers there to have to increase interest rates further than they would like. And similarly with emerging markets where we're seeing some capital outflows. So overall, a much more positive picture for the global economy, a more resilient U.S. driving a positive picture, receding financial stability risks, but ultimately, is it sustainable and is there a risk we see some global imbalances?